So signs work if you work them first. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about land for sale signs and what you need to know. All right, so with all this technology today, Craigslist and Facebook and social media, do signs actually still work? I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. I'm gonna tell you how to do it, why you wanna be using signs, how signs are working for me, and by the end of this video, you're gonna be a sign ninja. All right, so this first example, this is a big sign that I actually use on the side of a highway, and it gives me a tremendous amount of calls for a lot of the land that we sell each and every day. Now I wanna give you an example of what a good sign is. This thing is right on the side of the road. There's no trees in the way, no matter what direction you're coming from, and it's 19 acres. It actually shows how much frontage and how deep the land is. It shows the current zoning is agriculture. It shows the realtor's name and the phone number. It's absolutely super easy to read, and it's newer, it's clean, it stands out. There's no way you can miss this real estate sign. This is an example of a good land for sale sign on the side of the road, real estate signs. This sign actually works because I noticed it the day that it popped up. So we get a lot of calls every single day, people looking for land all around this area. Now granted, this piece of land that we have, this sign on is actually already sold, and we're actually getting monthly payments for the land, and we have a contract with the owner that allows us to keep this land for sale sign there for a minimum of 5 years. But this sign is not costing me anything else. This sign I paid $600 for, and that was installed, built, everything, and this sign helped me well oversell at least 60 parcels of land, and it cost me nothing each month. It just gets the phone a ring and people go to my land sales website. Now we no longer offer the 0% interest. That was actually from several years ago. I had a guy go and scrape that 0% interest off because we no longer offer that. But that's how easily you can change your real estate land for sale signs. All right, next, another thing we do is we actually pay a guy, and he goes out and puts land for sale signs up all over. We put them at stop signs and red lights. How do we track this? We use a simple service called Simplecrew, and what he does is he takes a picture of each one of these signs that he puts out every single day, and this is how we track him and how much we pay him. Sometimes he'll get 30 signs out in a day, sometimes he'll get only 4 or 5, and he does this like to and from school or work or whatever. But Simplecrew allows us to see exactly where our signs are located, the geolocation, and we are able to see how many he puts out so we know what to pay him and then what signs are working where. So an example of the sign that we're having put out each day is right here: must sell land, 0% interest, and then our phone number. Again, we no longer charge 0% interest, but we still put the signs out because we have almost like 5,000 of them. But if they call on these signs, they get a special deal, and we hook them up. So these signs absolutely work. It allows us to sell land all the time. It allows a bunch of new buyers coming in. And most of the time when people call in, they're not actually buying land that day. So we put them in our database as our cash buyers for land, and they'll call several months later. So it's actually allowing us to build up our land buyer list. So next, I'm actually going to show you some actual footage of me going out and showing you real estate land signs that actually do not work and you should not do. So definitely check us out, keep watching this video, and I'm gonna show you a live of me actually going out and doing it. But before I do, definitely smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you out in the field. I wanna break down this next sign. Great spot. It's actually right at a red light, which is really good. People can actually stop and get the number. But are you able to see that sign there? It's really hard to see. So what I'll show you is it's actually hidden by trees, and it looks like someone sprayed the actual trees to kill them, but you totally cannot see this sign here. Before that, someone actually just recently sprayed this, and I noticed the sign the other day because the leaves started dying off this tree, but it's super hard to see. Like, yeah, it says 20 plus or minus acres, a phone number, and it's like, why do you got to do the plus or minus? Why can't you just show exactly how many acres it is? What if it's 21.2? Like, what does plus or minus even mean? That's more or less? Like, that's quite confusing. So it's super hard to see. Also, it's at another stoplight right over here. So what I would do, my suggestion is I would get a brand new sign and move that out right where I'm standing, where there's no trees or bushes whatsoever. You might get in trouble actually, because this is a county right of way, or just cut down all these are not even trees actually, they're just huge weeds. We call them pepper bushes. So it does look like it was surveyed,
So that's probably why that sign is sitting where it's currently at. But I would have a sign on this side where you can see it from this red light, and a sign over here where you can see it from this red light, or at least a front and back sign. There's several modifications that you could do with this, but this is an example of a bad sign. And you know what? I'm just gonna call on this land because they might be desperate for an offer. So I'm gonna call them right now.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it showed you all the things you can do with land, how not to do it and how to do it. And if you're interested in having me hold your hand while you build your land buying and selling business and create a business that serves you and your family and others, head on over to thelandsharks.com, schedule a call with me and my team, and if we feel like we're a great fit, I'd be honored to coach you.